Hello, doing a quick recording here. One of my viewers had a question regarding would an RX 480 bottleneck an i5 25 or 2400, and this was regarding a video I did a while ago where we recorded Fortnite playing on an RX 480 paired with the i5 2400 processor, and yeah, you could just kind of see in the video that the i5 was pretty much pegged at 100% the whole time. So yeah, he's kind of wondering like, okay, do I buy an RX 480 or 470, 570, kind of same area of I guess video performance, or do I get something a little bit slower like an R9 380 video card? And my answer is basically like, don't buy a graphics card that's slower than an RX 470, 570, 480. Like, don't get anything slower. Like on the Nvidia side, you could maybe get a GTX 1063 gig, but that's about as slow as I'd go. Um, but yeah, basically, we'll get right into the video. What I'm going to recommend is that there's actually a better option than the i5 2400. If you currently have the i5 2400, this might be a great upgrade option. And what we're going to be looking at today is actually a Xeon upgrade. Because if you're familiar, there's the i5, there's the i3, there's the i5, i7 lineup for Intel. And on the Sandy Bridge architecture, there's the i7 2600 CPU. And yeah, they also have something called the Xeon equivalent, which is, which I'll be showing you guys today, is two CPUs. There's the E3 1240 or the E3 1270. And I'll be recommending the E3 1270 just because it's the exact same processor pretty much as the i7 2600. So you can see 4 cores, 8 threads, base frequency is 3.4 gigahertz, max turbo 3.8. Oh, look here, 3.4 gigahertz, number, same cores, same threads, same max turbo, same cache. TDP is a little higher on the i5 2600. My guess is probably because it has integrated graphics. That's just a guess. I have no clue. I have no clue, but that's my guess. 80 watts TDP on the Xeon supports the exact same kind of stuff. Same socket, LGA 1155, LGA 1155 for the i7 2600, and yeah, the reason I'm recommending this is because with the i5 2400, you have 4 cores and 4 threads. That generally will max out in most games. Um, the i7 2600 has 4 cores. Yeah, you think, oh, same number of cores, but hyper-threading makes a big difference in these, just in any video game, really. So it's the same, like, pretty much the same clock speed, 3.1 gigahertz. Okay, 3.4 gigahertz is faster, but what we're really looking at here is the multi-core. Like here it's saying your multi-core performance can be up to like 40% faster, which is a huge deal. Um, yeah, it's a really big deal. And icing these yeah, basically multi-core performance really important. A lot of games utilize hyper-threading and multi-core support. So yeah. But anyways, what I was gonna say is the price to upgrade for these Xeons, it's only like $40 US. I'm in Canada, so it's like 55 Canadian dollars or something like that. And I've actually ordered 2 of these myself, so I'm not just saying like, oh, go buy this. I'd recommend it based off research. It's like I recommend buying this, and I've bought it as well. I'm still waiting for mine to come in. Probably will be in about a week or two, probably 2 weeks. But yeah, I ordered 2 of these E3 1270s, pretty much the i7 2600 equivalents. Yeah, so if you have like an OEM system, like a pre-built, like a Dell Optiplex or a Lenovo ThinkStation or whatever, no, or ThinkCenter or whatever they're called. Like I have a Dell Optiplex that I'll be upgrading the CPU in. Obviously, I'm hoping it'll be compatible. Specs say it should be, but yeah. So I'd recommend like spend the extra 50 or 40 US dollars, get the i7 2600 equivalent. It'll take you a lot further in terms of like relevancy and performance. You can pair the RX 480, the RX 580. You can even pair probably a GTX 1066 gigabyte with it. The 1066 gig actually performs similarly to the 480, but yeah. But anyways, I'm just gonna end the video there. But yeah, same deal. E3 1240 performs about the same. It's like a dollar or so cheaper. You can get it if you want. Just make sure you can always check on arc.intel or just search in a new tab. You go to new tab and you just be like, okay, E3 1240, search it up. Oh, look, arc.intel, they have information here. We can click that. Oh, it says 4 cores, 8 threads, 80 watt TDP, supports the socket LGA 1155. Okay, this would be a good upgrade option as well. And if you're wondering how it performs in games, just hop over to YouTube, punch that in the search. Like this is just a random video I found. It's like, oh, E3 1270, basically the i7 2600 against like an i5 2500 or 2400, pretty much the exact same processor. You can just see here like the i5, kind of like what I experienced, is running at 100% usage. Here, CPU usage for the i7 is like 60s, 70s, so there's still room. And in games that'll make a bigger difference are like Battlefield here. You're running at 85 FPS, and here it's 78 FPS because it's pretty much maxing out the CPU. But yeah. Anyways, I'm going to end the recording there, and if you guys have any questions, let me know. Thanks.